So next semi-final is women's singles, and there's Ji-hyun of Korea. She's up against the 17-year-old Akane Yamaguchi. And we know that Tai Su-ying awaits the winner of our next match in tomorrow's final. What a thrilling first women's singles semi-final that was. So Ji-hyun, the 23-year-old from Seoul in South Korea. Ranked 5, 4 semi-finals, which shows what a consistent year she's had. Her opponent, Akane Yamaguchi, the 17-year-old, qualified in 8th position for these Super Series finals, topped Group B, winning all of her matches. Ji-hyun, '23-year-old Korean, a couple of titles this year. She's the Asian champion and also won the Chinese Taipei Grand Prix gold. In fact, retained her title in Taipei. Akane Yamaguchi, beaten 2 former world champions to top her group, reached the final of the China Super Series just last month, and that's one of the 5 premier Super Series events. In all 10 tournaments, all but one that she's played this year on the Super Series tour, she's started the week in the qualifying, and yet she's got through the qualifying, got through many rounds, and got herself high enough on the Destination Dubai list to qualify for these finals. That has never happened before, and it is absolutely astonishing.
White, okay? White. Court. So surface.
So Simon out from Hong Kong. His first duty complete. Women's singles semi-final. Ji-hyun of Korea against Akane Yamaguchi. Ji-hyun, daughter of 2 very famous badminton players, Kim Yoon-ya and Sun Hak-kok. I know that you played against her father, Morton.
Yes, I did. On many occasions we played singles.
Yeah. Second in Group A was Ji-hyun. She beat her teammate, the left-handed Bae Young-ju, on Wednesday, then lost to Sina Nehwal on Thursday, and then yesterday beat the #1 seed Wang Shexian. So winning all of her 2 matches in 2 straight games, lost in 2 straight games too. So for Akane Yamaguchi, the 17-year-old from Fukui in Japan, still attends high school, so not a full-time athlete yet. 1 Super Series title to her name, that was last year in her home country, Japan. Won the title as a qualifier.
Ready to play.
And look at those series of results. All of her matches in 3 games and all won. And when you look at the lineup there, well, can she make it a repeat of the group match by getting through to the final to play Tai Su-ying? Simon Au from Hong Kong and Susan Taylor, our service judge from Australia. Well, this is Morton only the 2nd meeting between these 2 players. The first one the last 16 of the Denmark Open. I think you and I watched that, didn't we? When Ji-hyun actually won in 2 straight games, 13 and 18. It was really quite comfortable for the Korean.
It was, yes, it was. But I don't think it will be comfortable today.
No. And I'm not
Ladies
sure it'll
and
be the
gentlemen,
same result today.
No.
On my right, Ji-hyun, Korea. On my left, Akane Yamaguchi, Japan.
World Junior Champion.
Akane Yamaguchi to serve. Level play.
In fact, 2-time World Junior Champion, Akane Yamaguchi. And that's why she missed 2 of the Super Series events this year. She was busily retaining her World Junior title, and therefore missed India and Singapore.
Service over. 1-love.
No, it's nicely done.
Service over.
Now, Morton, we've had the pleasure earlier this week of watching Akane Yamaguchi on our show court here. And we've talked about her good attacking ability and her speed of movement around the court. We haven't watched...
This is first time we see Ji-hyun.
Yeah, but you and I have watched her many times.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
This is a good rally, isn't it? Oh, that's
And that's the
delightful.
favourite shot.
Yeah. So just tell us a little bit about the qualities of Ji-hyun.
She's playing really sharp shots, as what we see here, and this shot we see here, that reverse drop shot, is really one of her favourites. But she's got the slice from the other side as well, which is really good. She's retrieving well. She's a hard worker, but I think the downside is that when we see her, sometimes she is getting tired and is struggling to sustain the good pace. So it will be interesting to see if she can follow pace with Yamaguchi all the way. That's one of the challenges I think she's got today.
Yeah.
Service over.
Well, what I think is very interesting, just behind us, Morton, in our commentary position, the number 1 and 2 seeds from the women's singles, Wang Shixian and Wang Ji-hyun, have both just appeared, and they've set up their own personal video cameras, and they're sitting down. Well, one's still standing at the moment, but they're intent. They're intent on watching this and studying this. Now that impresses me.
That's for sure. And as you say, that's impressive. That's good. That's the way it should be.
Yeah. So not just reliant on coaches telling you how to play an opponent. You video it yourself, work it out yourself.
Yeah, but it could also be that the coaches ask the players to do it, because I think sometimes there's a lot of complacency. Oh, my coach will fix that.
Yeah.
But I think that players have to take responsibility themselves as well. So yes, the coaches can point out and say, please set the camera up, I want to see it, but you have to do it because it's in your interest as well.
It's quick movement, isn't it?
Service over.
One thing we did notice yesterday, Morton, with Yamaguchi against Tai Tzu-ying, if we watch this wonderful round-the-head smash straight down the line, but in the third game, you were pointing out that she was getting slightly slower to that round-the-head shot.
She did.
Yeah.
And we see here she's fresh, she's ready, but she's really she has to spend a lot of energy on covering around the head.
Yeah.
On the backhand side, and as a match progresses, that gets harder and harder, and especially yesterday she was struggling in that corner eventually.
Yeah.
That's a nice disguise there by Ji-hyun. Really very well played. And once again I noticed that Sun Wan-ho is helping out on the coaching for the Korean team.
Yes. Highest ranked Korean men's singles player, who sadly got injured and had to withdraw from this event partway through.
4-7.
That's the second time we see that smash, and exactly the same spot.
Yes, it's So Won-ho on the left as we look at them.
That's out. Must be out, yes.
Service over. 8-4.
And it was wide of the singles court. And that long of the back line.
9-4. Service over. 5-10.
Oh, yeah.
Service over.
Yamaguchi really have to watch out
11-5.
not playing shots like that
In the ball.
across the base position, and obviously Ji-hyun is a very, very tall athlete, and it's so easy for her to intercept that one.
Yeah.
She's got to watch out, keep them straight down the lines.
About only 6 minutes.
Yeah, I think that Yamaguchi is really struggling coping with such a tall opponent.
Yeah.
I think she's got to get used to it settling in.
175, that's 5'9". I think that statistic about 4 years ago, and I'm not convinced that she hasn't grown a bit.
Yeah. I saw her warming up yesterday, and I'm 6 foot.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so
it's hard to say.
yeah, my stat might be a little out of date.
And how tall is Ji-hyun? That's obviously throwing you in a curved ball here, because I think she's very tall as well.
Yeah, she's at least 176.
Oh, she's more.
Yeah?
She's definitely more. She's 180, something like that. 81 perhaps. It's because I think they must be the two, almost the two tallest. There's another Chinese tall women's singles player.
Sun Yu.
Yes, but they must be the 3 tallest in the world in terms of world international badminton.
Yeah. Well, I've got Wang Yi-hun's stats at 178.
She's taller than that.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
good.
my goodness, yeah.
That's good.
That's very good play.
Service over.
And nice to see that Ji-hyun is not letting Yamaguchi off the hook. Look at this. That one there, and then the next one there waiting. She's not letting her off the hook.
Six.
Yeah.
This, to me, Morton, is just fascinating because I keep thinking back to yesterday with Yamaguchi against Tai Su-ying. And in fact, probably even more so when we watched her playing against Ratchanok Intanon, you know, and how she was commanding the rallies. And yet, Sung Ji-hyun, at the moment, Yamaguchi is doing all the retrieving, all the chasing.
Yes.
It's the first time that, well...
Yeah, she had the two cross-court smashes as well,
yeah.
but yes, it's one of the first times. But I think that, as I say on many occasions, I think Sung Ji-hyun is playing faster than Yamaguchi at the moment, and therefore Yamaguchi have to retrieve as much as she's got to. But if she gets more and more back, she might, let's say, middle of the second game, the playing field is leveled.
Yes. And
then Yamaguchi can maybe start taking some attacking positions from there.
Yeah. When Sung Ji-hyun's pace drops just that
a
fraction.
bit, yes.
Yeah.
Service over.
And therefore it's so important for Yamaguchi to keep fighting and getting everything back, despite 15-8 doesn't look promising, but every single point, every single minute she can keep the opponent on the court, the better.
Yeah. It's going wide. Oof, she's taken it. And she's played a winner. Goodness me.
9-15.
Yeah, already signs, I think, Morton.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but maybe.
Sung Ji-hyun asking for the shuttle to be changed. Finds the line. That's magnificent.
Service
Wonderful
over.
precision.
16-10. Service over. 11-17.
What was the score at the mid-game?
11-5. Just missed it.
Yeah.
Just wide.
But that means from the mid-game interval, it's been all level.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
11.
Yeah, a little bit more patient from the teenager would help. I think she went too quickly for the attack on this one. A little bit out of balance as well. You know, when you're only 17, there's still so many things you've got to learn.
20. Game point 11.
But I must admit, it's surprising to me that Sung Ji-hyun is 20-11 up in the first game. That is
it would be closer.
a lot closer.
Yeah.
Service over. 12-20.
coming into this match, I must admit, I had the feeling that we might have the same match as what we had yesterday in the final tomorrow, which means Yamaguchi against Tai Su-ying. But so far, Sung Ji-hyun wants it totally different.
Yeah.
13-20.
Yep, opening game 21-13.
First game won by
15 minutes of play.
21-13.
지현아, 지금 야마구치 랠리 가다가 한쪽으로 밀렸을 때 대각이 많아서 찬스볼이 거의 끝나는 게 대각으로 끝났을 때 대각 말씀하시는 그러니까 백쪽으로 밀어놨을 때는 어느 정도 비중을 좀 백쪽으로 말씀하시는 이거 자리 좀 잡아.
툭 치는 거 있잖아. 툭 치는 거 드라이브만 치지 말고 빨리 잡아서 세트. 이제 안단 말이야. 그래서 우리가 그거 때리는 거.
カバーするだけでいいよ、そこは。だから最後ぐらいちょっとね、ゆっくりなテンポでちょっとリズム作って、でもその代わり、ね、動きもゆっくりになっちゃうと相手の方が、ね、ちょっと強い球いきなりパンって甘くなったりすると後手になるとやられるから、だからできればちょっと自分が先に早く行ってコントロール、早く行ってコントロール、特に前、ね、最後もちょっと下がったけど、あれもうちょっと頑張っていってネット上で切れば今度もうちょい楽になるから。だからスタートね、スタートちょっと我慢して動いていいよ、まだこれから日本。
Shoji Sato, Japanese coach.
He had a very good all-England one year, didn't he, in the men's singles? I'm throwing in a lot of curveballs here today, Jill.
Yeah, I can't remember what year that was though.
No, I can't. But didn't he get to the final? Semi-final or final, I think, one year.
Sandwich. Level play.
So Akane Yamaguchi needs to up her game, somehow take the edge off Sung Ji-hyun, because Sung Ji-hyun in that opening game was superb.
Yeah, in total control.
Yeah.
He's out.
1 love. Challenge.
Real challenge.
Yeah, I think she's right.
Cold in.
I think the challenge is right. Sung Ji-hyun is right on this one. It's definitely out from where I see it and what I see. And she was not in doubt when she raised her hand.
Yeah, it was out. Yeah.
Correction out. 2 love. Play.
Well, Morton, in answer to your question about that man,
1-2.
Sato,
Yeah.
the coach,
Yes.
3 consecutive All-England quarterfinals, 2005 to 2007.
Okay, quarterfinals.
Yeah.
But 3 in a row.
Yeah.
I just had the feeling that one year he went almost all the way, but he did not. string is gone.
With some Ji-hyun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear it. That's why she's just clearing.
Yeah.
What else can she do? Yamaguchi knows it too.
Oh yeah. It's getting worse and worse, doesn't it? I think she's doing really well.
In the end, no control. Well, she did do well. She did well to stay in that rally.
I think she
that
did.
long. Interesting, Norton, that's yeah, 36 shots with a broken string. That's not so bad, is it? But both these players only one Super Series title, and both of them, their one title has been on home soil. So for
Yes.
Korean winning the Korean Open last year, and Yamaguchi again last year in Japan. Home support does make a big difference in sport, doesn't it?
It does. It helps a lot.
Play.
And all the familiar surroundings and the food and everything is just the same.
Missed it.
3-2.
Yeah, it was not on your monitor or here, but it's very interesting to see after this rally. Look at this, if we get it. Well, Yamaguchi, look at that, yes. She's indicating that she must ensure that these cross-court lifts are high enough. I couldn't agree with them more.
Yeah, but it's interesting that she realises it herself. There's no looking to coaches or, you know, she has that understanding.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
nice.
that's lovely.
That is so good. Really well
Service
played.
over.
A wonderful variation on her favourite
3-0.
shot, which is normally cross-court in a situation like this. That is excellent.
Service over. 4-3.
Oh, well, for such a short athlete, she does get good angle and good placement on her smashes, doesn't she, Yamaguchi?
Service over. 4-all.
Again,
Service
it's
over.
thought on the attacking shot.
5-4.
The variation, the placement, obvious shot would have been straight down the line, wouldn't it?
Yeah, the variation would have been straight down the line because she's opted for that cross-court on a few occasions. But proved once again to be a good shot. But yes, I do think that she needs to play down the line on a few occasions just to make that variation.
Service over. 5-all.
But let's see if this develops into a real fight. So far, 5-all.
No, that's clever.
6-5. 5. Seven, 5.
That's a good lift.
Yeah, there's the variation.
Yeah, that was good.
Mm.
She's playing sharp
8,
today,
5.
Ji-hyun, I think. She's really playing very sharp today. Oh, that's
No.
neat. That's neat.
Service
That's the
over.
kind of shots she needs to get back into this.
Yeah.
6, 8.
I'll tell you one big contrast brought to
7,
the
8.
first women's singles we watched earlier today. The lack of the punch clear, the attacking clear that you're so fond of.
Yes.
We've hardly seen it at all in this.
No. And that's why Tai Su-ying is so good, because she really masters that shot as well. Here we have it.
Yeah.
That was it. But look at how much trouble Sung Ji-hyun is in.
Mm.
Service over. 9, 7.
Yeah. That's all she could do with the
Yeah, she
it
simply
out.
had to block it straight.
yeah.
So that was a good shot by
Right.
Yamaguchi. But so far the margins has really not been on her side.
Goodness, what was that return?
That's the second time.
10,
The
7.
first one was in the net.
Do you think she was going to leave it? Did she think it was short?
No, not really. I think
Just-
it was on purpose. I think she wants to... Oh, look at that.
Just
Very
gone on.
adventurous.
11, 7. Interval.
I think if Sung Ji-hyun is just, you know, really sticking to it, she will win in 2.
리턴 오는 거 빨리 오는 것만 보고만 되고.
This is tough for Yamaguchi.
이제 초반에 이제 아마 시리전 되면
Somehow she's not
빨라지는 거
feeling
템포랑 같이
at
맞추고
ease in this match.
점수 관리 해주고.
Choi Min-ho, first Korean coach, then Sung Won-ho remains on court.
別に前来てるとかプッシュあるわけじゃないからいいじゃん流してで前走る準備だパンって早いの来たらそしたら後ろでいいよちょっと動かすぐらい
I have to say I do like the body language and the understanding that appears to be the case between Yamaguchi and Coach Sato.
Absolutely, me too.
The number of times she tries something, she maybe makes an error and he just smiles at her, and you know, there's no sort of look of despair or anything. It's
Play.
very calm and
Yeah, I agree.
calculated. Yeah, it's good,
Yeah,
isn't
but
it?
he's really a great supporter of his player.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, we've still got the music going. Can't start playing yet, girls. There we go. Umpire called for play to start, and they said no, not yet.
Play.
And this is a situation where I think if Ji-hyun is taking the next 2 points. 14-7, the match is over.
Yeah, with that return of serve, I tend to agree with you, but I can't help but think back to yesterday's match against Tai Su-ying when Yamaguchi was 6-11 down in the third game, and I had similar thoughts, but Yamaguchi fought her way back, refused to give up. And obviously ended up winning that. Yeah, that's a nice punch clear.
Yeah.
Oh, delightful.
14-7.
You know, the point you made earlier, Morten, about the height of Ji-hyun and the difficulties that Yamaguchi appears to be having, and given what I said about the punch clears and so on, there is a total difference on the clears from Yamaguchi today. She's not able to put her opponent under pressure at the back of the court. No. She's so desperate to give the shuttle enough height.
Yes,
that
it takes off the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's out.
Well, that was your 14-7 scoreline, Morten.
Yes, I got it. So I have predicted now that Ji-hyun is winning. And I think she will. Can't really see she's not winning this one.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. 8-14. Play.
Yeah, high lift. Yeah, and that's the difference. You see Ji-hyun able to play a flatter shot to the back of the court.
15-8.
Yeah, look, he's smiling again, little nods, even though he's disappointed his players lost that point.
Yeah, but it's all a learning curve.
Yeah, of course.
In all honesty, you know, she's 17 years old. She's making it onto the international scene. I think it's extraordinary what you just told, that every single tournament, apart from one, she had to qualify in the Superseries via going through the qualification.
Yeah.
And she did it, and she made it into the top 8.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So it's a learning curve, but what a start.
Yeah. Oh, well got back.
Oh, that's neat. That's neat.
Can't do that.
That's neat.
That is just fabulous.
Yeah, that's good.
That was a little bit like Tai Su-ying, wasn't it, on the disguise there from Ji-hyun?
Exactly the same shot.
Yeah.
Clip the top of the tape.
Yeah, wonderful.
I think the challenge, you know, being the coach of Yamaguchi, and obviously her own challenge as well, is to
Service over.
Start developing more assets in her game. I think that's really going to be a challenge.
What do you mean by assets? Do you more winning shots, or
more winning shots, better in her attack, faster in her basic game, a few more deceptive shots and all that. That it's so easy to fall into the trap of, I'm good at this, I'm already possibly top 10 in the world, I just carry on what I'm doing. No, she's got to start developing. Every single day she has to try to add on to what she's got now.
Oh, it's another very, very good rally. And Ji-hyun is in total control.
Service over. 10.
Much quicker
18.
to get behind that one.
Yeah, and Sung Ji-hyun had to really try to guess, and she guessed wrongly.
Tried that one again. Well, it was an outright winner
11.
before.
18.
She always does look a little tired the way she walks around the court in between rallies, doesn't she, Sung Ji-hyun?
Yeah.
No, she just keeps going.
That's nice. That's
Yeah,
good.
that's brilliant. That's the punch clear that I've been waiting for.
18.
And when it's played with enough disguise like that, Morton, it has the desired effect whether you're playing against a tall player or not.
Yeah.
Play.
So it was 18-9, wasn't it?
It was 4 straight points.
Service over.
Her time is running out
19.
for
13.
Yamaguchi. Two points away, Sung Ji-hyun, from her place in the final. It's gone long. Only 1 point required
Try.
now.
Match point 13.
It's gone long.
Game.
Symmetry in the scoreline. 21-13, 21-13 in a little over 37 minutes. And Sung Ji-hyun
Match won by Sung Ji-hyun.
through to the final.
21-13.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of this competition, isn't it? Second in the group, Sung Ji-hyun losing out to Saina Nehwal, but a second chance at the group stage, and finds herself in the final of the Super Series finals. Good performance today.
It was. She really, really played well. It's some of the best I've seen her play ever. And I think very often when I see her, she has been struggling in the early stages of the tournament and spend a lot of energy on getting through. So when she gets to the final, she's actually too tired.
Well, I would agree with that, but considering today's match, just under 38 minutes.
She will be ready for tomorrow.
Absolutely. So that means that we know the lineup for tomorrow for the women's singles final. Tai Su-ying of Chinese Taipei against Sung Ji-hyun. Interesting that the runners-up from both of the groups are going to contest the final tomorrow. Well, next up is men's singles, and the players are waiting in the wings. The #1 seed, the world champion Chen Long, against Srikanth Kadambi. And Srikanth Kadambi is looking forward to today's match, where I'm sure he's going to get a lot of support.
It's been really good for me till now here in Dubai Superseries finals. So, you know, being the first Indian male singles player to play in this, really excited, kind of a pride to be here representing India. Chen Long, I think I played him last in Hong Kong. I've lost him in a 3-setter there. So I think I have to be a little more consistent, you know, a little more patience. Everybody in the stadium, you know, supporting me, it really makes you confident. The crowd supports you, the crowd cheers for you. So it's really good.
Well, yes, he has been a sensation this week, and the crowd have supported him all the way.